2 modules, 2-on-1 and half guard. A little introduction to what we're doing on both. 2-on-1, I'm getting control of the opposite wrist, creating a loop, usually with the middle finger, because it's longest right around the wrist. And I'm grabbing with my other hand right above my left hand. So right hand, left hand, all right? I slide up to his elbow with my left hand, getting my fingers around sort of the bony parts, the notch of his elbow, and then I'm internally rotating his arm. So I'm driving his hand down, rotating inwards, and opening up his elbow. I'm gonna use my right elbow against my thigh and keeping it close to my back as a frame, because if this arm's open and he starts pulling it, this is gonna be a problem for me. So I'm here, I rotate. This is the basic control for my 2-on-1 scheme, trying to internally rotate his shoulder. Okay. Now, I'm always gonna be bringing my left foot to his hip as a frame to manage the range between us. And my main Kuzushi is gonna be pushing this knee. So for today, what we looked at is I'm gonna bring his arm across his body and start trying to move to his back. Couple responses. Number 1, I go to push, and he drives right back into me, and I end up towards my back. I bring my left foot to his knee. Okay, I can push his knee out a bit, and I'm looking to tip my thigh inside of his armpit to dump him to that side. He can post this hand on the mat, but if he does, that sets me up for a real easy armbar. Moving into the half guard, and then we'll tie them together. If I'm in my half guard shell, my right foot is hooked on his right leg. So my foot is hooking around his shin. I have a frame here with my knee. I have a frame here with my knee. My elbow and knee are connected, and I'm blocking the crossface. My right foot could be on his hip, or it's not super important. Basic Kuzushi here. Usually this arm's to the outside. I'm going to flipper kick, so I tip him and kick into his armpit. He posts his hand. The opposite movement is going to be a twist, where I twist my legs this direction, maintaining my frames between us. So I'm flipper kicking and I'm twisting side to side like this, maintaining my frames. All right, the flipper kick typically, or like a really high level movement here, is to go underneath into my underhook. And the twist sweep, if I can get a 2-on-1 here, I can twist him really easy to that side. Or if I relinquish my frames and he tries to get an underhook with this hand, as he does, I capture his hand and I twist him and get up on top. We tie these two together, so if I'm seated, and I start with a 2-on-1, both at the wrist, sliding to the elbow, internally rotating, foot to the hip, push. He drives back into me. I bring the arm across the body and I insert my half guard hook underneath him. I start moving to his back, but he drives back into me. I twist sweep him to the side to get up on top. Come back. If I'm in half guard and I manage to get this 2-on-1, I go for my twist sweep. He just defends, so he drives back into me. I start moving to his back. He drives back into me. I twist, I move to his back, and I might end up on his back in that case.